Alright, this your boy JG with another video on my channel, Mr. J Gray. I haven't did a video like this in a while, really giving advice to people about certain things. And this video, I want to talk about, finding that special one, that lifetime partner, that husband or wife, or finding that special one. So stay tuned. So I want to talk about, advice about, being in a relationship. This new wave, especially on YouTube, people giving that relationship advice. Honestly, I feel a lot of it is really bad advice. Honestly, personally, to me, because I feel a lot of this advice is in one direction. It's not from the husband's standpoint, and it's not from the wife standpoint, altogether. It's not a compromising type of advice. So I want to get into it with a few factors you should find in, that special someone. So first of all, it takes sacrifice. It can be small things, the way you put things in the house. Somebody might not like the way you put your toothbrush at. You just small things, just be willing to compromise, and sacrifice things, sacrifice your time. Sometimes your husband or wife want to spend time with you. So, it takes sacrifice in certain things, I can tell you from experience that it's not all peaches and cream, relationship or marriage. But most of all, you have your good times in a marriage and relationship. It's not all, dreadful. It's not grievous, really sacrifice things. So it takes sacrifice, and also it takes communication in a marriage or in a relationship, in order for it to be successful, because your significant one, they might build up emotion over time, and they can't tell you, they can't express themselves to you. So, it's you gotta talk about those things. Cause I remember, in the beginning of my marriage, we discussed these things. So over time, our roles, we could be better in our roles as being a husband and a wife. She told me things I didn't do, and I told her things, I felt she needed to work on as a wife. So it takes communication on those things so we can be better in our roles. It's about knowing your role as well in a relationship or in a marriage, that you don't take over the other person's role. As we know, like in the Bible, it talks about the order of a family, God, Christ, the husband and the wife, and then the children. And so I feel those roles are significant in a successful marriage or in a successful relationship, that your role in a relationship. Usually, like, the husband is provider, the wife takes care of things around the house. And kind of those roles have changed over time, because we're in a different time as far as the economy, where the wife does have to work, sometimes, and the husband, well, most times in a relationship these days, the wife does have to work. And so, it's just all about knowing your role and, taking care of things. Personally, I feel, as long as the bills is getting paid, as far as finances, we good, it doesn't matter if the wife is making more or the husband is making more, as long as, the water is running. That's how I feel. The electric, is running in the house. You good. As long as the children is getting fed and provided for, I feel like, it's no big deal who's making the most money in that relationship or in that marriage. So that's a critical thing. Yeah, because going back earlier to what I was saying about these people, talking about relationships online, YouTube, they don't discuss, about finding that lifelong partner. They just talking about, dating someone, or just, just, one night stand and all this stuff, all this craziness. You need to find, when you go on a date, you're looking for that lifelong partner. That's what you should be looking for. Someone, like the Bible says, it's not good for man to be alone. So, you need to be looking for that person that you can spend your life with. And I feel that, in finding that partner, first they should be your best friend. Someone you can trust with your secret thoughts, those things that you wouldn't tell other people, that you can trust with your finances, trust with, things that you feel insecure with. I talk to my wife about certain things that I wouldn't tell other people because, I feel I trust her with my heart and, that she care about me. So, just find that person that would be your best friend, before you make that next step into marriage or into a relationship, being a girlfriend and boyfriend. So those are key things, in finding that special one, that lifelong partner, that husband or wife, or finding that special one. So if you have any, if you want to reply or leave a comment about what I've discussed, like I said, I had to do this video because a lot of people are getting bad advice on relationships. They just, all this advice is talking about dating and a lot of stuff that they're saying is not going to make a relationship last. It's all about compromise, it's all about sacrifice. It's about commitment, especially when you get married. You're standing before God that you'll be with that person in sickness and in health. And I feel a lot of this advice that people are talking about, if a woman is big, he not looking at you because you big, it takes sacrifice, if you love that person, you can say, give them advice on how they can lose weight, if you're not satisfied with it. It goes back to that communication thing, that you just gotta communicate with that person. And if they love you, they would change for you. They would do things for you. Like your wife, if you want her hair a certain way, if she loves you, she might think about, changing her hair a certain hair color or so forth like that. The husband might, lose weight for you, if you have a problem with that. So it's all about love. It's all about commitment. It's all about trust. And that person being your best friend, that you can trust them with anything. So that's my view on relationships. Like I said, leave a comment if you have anything to say about what I said in this video. Again, press the subscribe button so you'll be updated on my latest content. All right, peace.